Hi. So the random different facial expressions at the beginning of these videos, I don't know if you can see them, but I needed to distinguish my face to which video so I could post them in the right order. But I have just, I made my video before anyone else made theirs, and then I got everyone else to make videos, and then I'm making a new one, an additional one. And I'm not even exactly sure of all the things I even said on the first video I made like 2 days ago, but I just want to kind of sum up and end all of this this message. I don't know how well I told the story the first time, but after watching everyone else's, it really started refreshing all the things that happened 6 months ago. Okay, so 6 months ago, I asked you to be my girlfriend, and you recall everything that happened that day. Well, you should. I don't know how much you actually remember, but you were there. All the stuff before that, though, you heard, I had a meeting in the pool with Crystal and Mikey and Emily, and planned all these different things to get, just to make that day special for you and for me. And but before that is when it actually, well, after that, I guess, is when it gets interesting, because I knew I had to get your father's permission. And so I sent him a text, just sending all of that out. I wanted to call him, but it just wasn't. I was counseling. I didn't have time. So I sent him a text with everything. It was like a big, long text, just asking him, being very respectful. And he didn't text me back, and he didn't text me back, and he didn't text me back. And it got to the point where it was just driving me crazy, and I was like, oh, this is distracting me from counseling. I really need an answer. So I texted him again, later that night, and I was just like, hey, it's okay, whatever you answer, either way, I just need to make plans. So whatever you can do, just give me some form of an answer as soon as possible, because I really need to be able to do it to make plans. I'm okay with either answer. And here your father was like, you know, Josh, I'll give you an answer, but you just need to be patient. And I was like, okay, I'll be patient. And I was patient for a day, and then another day, and then another day, and then he finally sent me that email the day before your birthday, so the 24th. I got that email, and I was trying so hard to get that email. I was like, all right, I think he sent. Oh, he told me he finally told me that he texted me. He was like, okay, I emailed it to you, and Emily was checking Facebook and my email for it, so I didn't know, what avenue it was gonna come through. And then I was freaking out, and I was like, all right, Curtis, you watch these guys. While we were at dinner, I was like, Curtis, you watch the guys. I really have to do something. I'll be right back. So I catch a ride with Dan Fan, because he's about to go somewhere in his golf cart, and I'm like, all right, I need a ride. And he's like, okay. And he takes me up there, and I get up to the computer in the lobby of the CC, and I don't have a password, and I go to ask the front desk girl for the password, and she said, well, we can't give those out. So I couldn't look up the email. But then I was telling Dan Finn all this, and then we drove. So we drove all the way down. We finally got some internet reception at Rich and Lynn's house, and I read the email, and it just kicked my butt. Straight up kicked my butt. And I actually spent the rest of the afternoon, I was counseling and stuff, but on my free time, I just went in the bathroom, and I was just searching through the Psalms and Proverbs, just trying to find some direction, because my unit leader had been talking about, there is the way of a righteous man, there is a way to follow, and Psalms and Proverbs talks all about that. So I'm just flipping through, just trying to find something, and I hit, and I find something, and I remember telling you about it, and it was really cool how when Emily finally printed it out later on and showed it to me that night, and I was just I was already ready with my answer in the Bible verse, and I like it the way she tells it better, because she didn't know all the time I spent, searching the Bible for that answer beforehand. But I did. I spent some time looking that up, and I don't know. It was just God was definitely moving mountains in that time, and even in our friendship. Like, there's just no way we could be here outside of God's grace and God's provision, like where we are right now, because like we should never have been friends. We should never have dated. Like, none of those things make sense. And it's just God's central. Like, we found each other seeking God, and that's is amazing and a blessing, and more than I could ask for, and more than I have ever asked for. And that is why God is giving us abundantly more than we could ask or think. So it's just so much God is giving us, and I just wanted you to know that, and just I appreciate you, and God is totally sanctifying us like He said He would, bringing us to perfection. He who started a good work will not stop until it is finished, and I am excited for that. And even singing God's kingdom, that'll be a good day. But just the path there, I hope it's with you, and I'm planning on it being with you, and I'm excited. I really am. I hope you're excited too, and I think I'm actually smiling, and you're not even here, but you get it on video. So I hope you enjoyed all this. I know. I hope you appreciate it. I think you will. Just these people care a lot about you, and they are my friends too, and that's exciting. See, there's a real smile. It's not too bad. But please enjoy this day, even if most of it is spent time with God, praying, and not with me. That's the best thing. That God, this is my prayer, that God pursues you before I do, and I want everything to be Christ-centered, that Christ would have the preeminence in our relationship, and you spending a weekend taking time to be with God, like, that's the best thing ever. Like, don't even worry about it. But please enjoy these videos. I know they'll give you some stuff to pray about for sure. So I miss you, and you're wonderful, and I adore you, and I treasure you, and you captivate my heart, Gabby. And you're the princess of my heart, and you're just special to me, and you're beautiful, and you share that with me, and thank you for sharing. It makes me want to pursue you, and I enjoy pursuing you. It is so much fun, and it is good, and it is hard, and it is hurtful, but it is God's, and so it's good. I've enjoyed putting this together for you. I hope you enjoy this, and I look forward to hearing, well, first of all the things you might have assumed that I might have done to get you to like me, like all your theories that you might have. I look forward to those, and I also look forward to, I really want to hear all just, what you remember about your outside conversation with Dan Finn and with Johan about just conversations you guys had about us and me. I really want to hear about all those, and just to hear, maybe even see your perspective behind all this, because you've gotten so many other people's. I would like to hear yours and see yours. But happy 6 months. Enjoy it. I wouldn't do it with anyone else, and I hope for many, many more. So, bye. Enjoy your day. I miss you, and I'm thinking about you, and I'm praying for you as you spend some time with God. Good night.